Hey, it's your boy KT the Gamer, the Narc Slayer. Yo, this video is basically about that narcissist weeping what they sow. Yeah, this basically is about that narcissist weeping what they sowed. Because they sold you you know, a good show, with their acting skills and manipulation. They sold you a good future. They sold it, right? Everything comes with a price, and everybody got to pay for their sins. No, I'm not no preacher. No, I'm not the ghostwriter. No, I'm not going to be one punishing you for your sins. No, I'm just here to talk about narcissism and how to avoid it and all this and that. Okay? All I know is they're going to reap what they sow. Here's why. Because this is just like my other video with the two karma videos, something like that. But this is more detailed, way more detailed. Because think about it like this. Hit that like button too, I forgot to tell y'all. And subscribe. Oh, we also at 385 subscribers, and I love y'all for that. I will give out a shout out as soon as I get a chance. Just bear with me. Shit. Anyway, I love y'all. So that narcissist is they don't see you as human. They look at you as like, and you remember how I always say about on like on other videos, being with a narcissist is like being in a prison or invisible prison. Well, that invisible prison, like in a real prison, you're not just known by your name, like KT the Gamer. No, you're known by a number like 77896 or something. Anybody who's been in prison, they know what I'm talking about. I ain't been in prison, but I just know that's what I know. I don't know every goddamn thing in the world. But anyway, I feel like that's how they look at you. That's how they think about you, as this object, as this tool, as this little special person that's useful until you become useless to them. And here's why on that. How they think is they look at you like you're number 160 or number 150. You know what I'm saying? Or 160 or 161 or 162. They'd be like, for example, damn, 161 didn't work out great, which is KT the Gamer. So I'm going to have to use my other supply as 177. This person might gain the upper hand on being better than that new supply. But guess what? I mean, my old supply. But guess what? When they go to a new supply, they always go into a downgrade. They always trying to find somebody that's just like you. My narcissistic ex went as far as finding somebody that look exactly almost like me. A recycled version of me. I'm not even bullshitting. I can't make this up. I wish I could take a picture of it. Wow. And that's insane, surprisingly, but that's insane. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so some Lifetime movie Twilight Zone shit. But anyway, weirdos. But yeah. And that's for you narcissists out there. Yeah, I said it. Got a reason why my water stank. But anyway, don't listen to me. I'm just a comedian. It's all jokey jokes. For those jokey jokes out there. Anyway. So yeah, so they don't look at they look at you as an object, not human. They know you got feelings, but they don't care about your feelings. They so deeply in love, they so deeply hateful of themselves. Whatever they feel, they would rather replace that. No. They would rather take their feelings and pour them out onto you by abusing you. So every time you get a reaction to feed into their bullshit and react to their weirdness, then you giving them fuel to their fire. Okay? Chances are you might be giving them energy to go to that other new supply, because you are never enough to them. So I learned that with a narcissist, nothing is enough. No matter what you do, like I always say on every video, you can bring a dead mom back to life. You can give her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, do CPR. Whether they come back or didn't come back from the dead, they will not appreciate you. They won't. chances are they can be getting a narcissistic high off them losing somebody. It's just their disorder. They can't help that. So that's why I always say forgive them and forget about them. Okay? And don't feel bad for yourself for feeling a certain way how you felt about them. Don't feel bad that yes, you might have went back and saw them with that new supply, and yes, you reacted. You're a human being. At least you have feelings. They don't. They have to do bad things to you to get that feeling of being human, that sense of self. You feel me? Because they feel low about themselves. So they want you to feel low about yourself. Because trust me, believe that. Like, I felt low about myself. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I ain't got nobody now. Yeah, I felt low. Because that's how I did it. And so now, at least the thing about it is you think they're using you, but you really use them because, like, with my narcissistic ex, I realized I've been using her. Because if you think about it, I've been using her for the knowledge of what I've been going through. Her actions, it became something I needed to learn. Her actions became a lesson in my life. Her actions are going to get dealt with. Okay, her actions is the reason why she's suffering anyway. Because the way everything you do to people that you hurting people, only hurt people hurt people. So whatever you hurting about, if you're a narcissist out there, you living in your own karma. So basically, just like I said in my other video, these narcissists are living in their own karmas, but because they living in a never-ending cycle of devaluation, future faking, abuse, and love bombing. They all trapped in their own personal prison. So whatever you feeling, you have a right to feel that way. But guess what? Don't ever feel like it's your fault. It's their fault. But guess what else? Don't even sweat it even more because this is disorder. It's a mental problem they have. I'm not saying, oh, I'm not giving out an excuse to pay them no mind. No, they did do you wrong. They shouldn't have known better. They were grown, but they got this childlike mind to where they feel like, okay, I'm so special. I'm going to get two shoes. Ain't nothing going to happen to me. In this magic little world they live in their own heads within themselves, they think they ain't going to reap what they sow. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, that new supply, like I said, for example, they look at us like numbers. That number 166 ain't doing right. Let me go ahead and prepare myself for this other person. They're always preparing themselves for this other person. And then let's say y'all have a bad argument, they're going to try to reveal it to you just to even hurt you even more. So guess what? You might be hurt. You're going to be hurt, you know, because with my narcissistic ex, I was deeply hurt. She hurt me to the deepest core, right? But then I had to realize something, you know, like a couple of days, like yesterday, I was watching videos and this is stuff I'm learning. And I read up on some stuff where, you know what, at the end of the day, they might have put you through a lot of shit, but whatever things they put you through ain't nothing compared to what they're going through on the inside anyway. Whatever they're going through on the inside is 10 times worse than whatever bad thing that happened to them. What's going on with them on the inside is the fact that you get to wake up in the morning feeling good about yourself. You get to breathe better. You get to breathe clean air. You get to feel good, right? They can't do what you do. I mean, everybody gonna breathe air, clean air, but I'm talking about like they don't get to. They see you as perfect, so they gotta make you imperfect. You know what I'm saying? By putting you down, devaluing you. You know, making you feel bad for being who you are. Why are you always acting all silly? What makes you do stuff like that? You know, they insult you like that. You know, because like I said, within these narcissistic sons of bastards, man, they living in some Twilight Zone type shit on the inside of them. Some shit you can't even speak of. I can't even hardly speak of. And I study the spiritual shit and all this spiritual stuff about the Lord and the universe. I'm well in tune with it. But whatever they got going on inside of them, I'm not in tune with none of that shit. And I'm an empath. I can feel energies. I feel some evil off of this thing back then, months ago. Yeah. It's funny how when you dealing with this narcissist, They go from being this beautiful person to you to turning out to be this thing, that monster under your bed, you know. But guess what? All monsters die at the end of every movie. They all suffer their fate in some way. They all suffer their karma. Like, for example, Chucky. Remember he got thrown in that damn fan on part 3? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I love horror movies. I love horror movies. Anyway, yeah, so basically like they set up traps for you, but they fall into their own traps. So when you leave these narcissists, or they leave you, just know that God put them there for a reason, as a life lesson. So everything will fall into place for you. You're finna get blessed. Okay, I'm not no preacher doing no touch your forehead, none of that. No, you really, get blessed, because when I was with my narcissistic ex, I felt like I was losing everything, including my inner self. And I was letting her know that, and all I got was this evil smirk. But yeah. But when they smirk at you like that and do that little snarl or whatever the case, that should let you know that this person is actually evil. That person that's smirking at you like that after you just spoke about all the pain they put you through, those are the type of people that's the crazy ones. They need the help, not you. You're going to need some help recovering from what they did. At least you get to recover. They'll never recover. They have to live their life feeding off energies of other people like a vampire. And I love vampire movies, don't get me wrong. But who wants to live in a situation where you have to literally suck the life out of people just to live? That's how they got to live. That's their karma. That's their weeping. That's them sowing what they wept, or weeping what they sowing, however you want to say it. I'm about to get tongue tied in this dead video. But anyway, so therefore, that new supply, what if that new, damn it, sorry y'all. That's that damn phone. Anyway, so I got annoyed. Anyway, so basically, anyway, sorry, y'all got distracted. I really did. I'm so sorry. I'm watching pro wrestling. Y'all know I am. I love my wrestling. Anyway, like I was trying to say, where was I? Anyway, yeah. So that new supply, that I'm gonna be honest, that I'm gonna start from here. That new supply is not everything you think that new supply is. At first, in the beginning, I know, damn, you went out with this new supply behind my back. You had this person, you cheat on me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you had a right to feel that way. We human. It's going to happen. But what you need to understand is that new supply ain't going to be nothing like you. You special. I mean, why you think that narcissist was attracted to you anyway? You were you was the most beautifulest thing to that narcissist. You was the most handsomest thing to that narcissist. Whatever the case may be. It was something about you that they love. They can see your potential more than you can see your own damn potential, right? So they want to try to take that from you before you get there. That's why they got to discard you. That's part of their cycle too. The devaluation, discard, the abuse, the love bombing. That's why I forgot the discard part. That's why they got to discard you, because they don't want you at a higher level than them. They see you at this higher level, so they got to bring you down by love bombing you in the beginning, making you feel good about yourself, giving you gifts, making you feel like you're the light of the world, and then try to bring you darkness and try to dim your light. But what if you got one of them lights what if you one of them lights that can't stop shining through any darkness through eternal life, for eternity? They want to stop that shit. They want to bring that down. So that new supply, don't sweat it. That new supply either going to get the worst treatment, or that new supply is treating that narcissist worse. That's their karma. That's them reaping what they sowing. They fucked up on leaving you. They double crossed you. They crossed the wrong one. They messed with the wrong empath. So guess what? God finna punish them by putting them with a person 10 times much worse. They're gonna come crying back to you or to somebody you love. Okay? And another thing I always said with these narcissists, they are not trustworthy. You can't trust these narcissists. Especially if you got kids. I don't have kids, but from the common sense standpoint, I get the idea of what the situation is when it comes to these having kids or babysitting kids too. They will manipulate the child to, you know, try to guilt trip you. Hey, this is John, Dad or Mom. I need you to talk. I need to talk to you. So and so is saying why you doing her wrong and blah blah blah. They try to get a flying monkey. They use a kid as a flying monkey if they got to, as a little messenger. Or they so psychopathic. They might go to their child's phone and pretend like they're that child. You'll think you're talking to your son or daughter or, whatever, but you're really talking to that narcissist. You get what I'm saying? They weird like that. They have a weird way of doing things. That's if if you're in that relationship where you the mom and you're the dad. You know what I'm saying? That relationship when it comes to the kids. I don't have kids, but at the end of the day, I understand the situation. Like, if you have kids with these narcissists, you gotta be that co-parent. Like, you gotta be the person that's thinking logical compared to these dumbasses. Okay. So I know y'all probably thinking, damn, this narcissist did me so wrong. How she was smart for how she did it. He was smart the way she did that to me. I thought that too. I'm like, damn. I reflected on everything my narcissist ever did to me. Honestly, she don't even know I felt like this. Not even feel like this. She don't even know that I've been studying her, studying me the whole time. That's the big reveal on that. I already knew what was really going on. Because guess what? You didn't use that narcissist might have used you, but you've been using that narcissist since the beginning. You didn't even know it. You know why? Because think about it. Right after you left, or they left you, you remember all the information, everything this person ever done to you. And now you got this rage inside. You want to just take them out. You want to be the air that blows out their fire, but don't do it. Let them burn. Because they burn some bridges. Let them burn by themselves. Like others should say, let it burn. I'm going to sing for y'all. So anyway, so let them burn in their own juices. Because don't even focus on that narcissist. Sometimes you even got to watch my videos. I wouldn't mind if you do. Learn something. But watch how your life progress even better, because they're going to get their karma one way or another. And that's why they got to keep abusing people and treating them wrong and discarding them. Because in a way, it's like it blocks out that karma they're going to get. But the more they do it, the worse they're going to get, the worse they're going to get. I'm not saying God is doing this. I can't say what he's doing. Only he knows what he's doing up there in heaven. But I can tell you this, in that universe somewhere, something is going, okay, all right. You keep doing wrong, I'm going to give you another chance. Are you doing wrong again? Okay. So that narcissist is like at the top of the waiting list waiting to get that karma whooping on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what else is their karma? Them missing you. I said it on my last video. Them missing you is their karma. They miss you so much. Not you in particular. Not what you have in your heart. They don't care about that. No, they miss what you used to do for them all the time. The energy you had. Because think about it. When you with these narcissists, they draining. They are draining to you after all the arguments, the gaslighting, the lying, the cheating. It'll drain a person. You just be all, the faces get all sunk in and shit. They're just a bunch of Twilight Zone heaven ass weirdos, man. And you can't just be around them anymore. It's time for them to go, or you can just leave from them. Because the 9 times out of 10, they're gonna prepare themselves to discard you first. They're gonna get you comfortable and then try to run off. Just think about it. When you're comfortable, you don't even want to feel like getting up. You want to lay down and sleep. In a sense, that's what happened to me. I got too comfortable, and I let this person walk all over me, and by my own mistake, not realizing that, damn, I got really played. But then again, I had to think back. This person played themselves. They really lost the great one. There were times where when I talk to my narcissistic ex, I'll be like, yeah, man, you lost something good. You lost something good. Then she'll text me back, no, you lost something good. Boom, gaslighting me. Because she knows it's true. She lost something good. Not only that, she lost something great. Okay? And so therefore, she would never find nobody else like me. That's why I'm over it. You know? So you can forgive that narcissist. It's up to you. I forgave mine without even, seeing her in person. She's long gone. She's out of the picture. She's bye, gone. And ever since she's been gone, I want y'all to learn from this. I've been happy. I mean, you can see it in my videos. Like, it's my, okay, y'all saw the video. Y'all saw the video that like in May 6th, in my first video, talking about, what I'm gonna be doing for this channel, right? So, and then I made this other one where you can see the emoji with the shades, just, the little guy just chilling. And I'm like this. That's me being relieved from all the pain, like all the pain, because that's when my healing started to start. And then, as you can notice, my videos have started off serious. Then it went to having fun. Then it's back serious. And the reason why is because I want to connect more with you guys. I'm not saying me being funny ain't helping out with the connection between us. Y'all know I'm a silly goose. But me being silly showed how happy I really was. Okay? It was a time where she took away my silliness. You know what I'm saying? The thing that what made me who I am. And I was just sitting there quietly and just sitting there just stuck in like dread and despair and depression while she's happy-go-lucky. I'm like, what the fuck? You took that away from me? That's what I said in my head at the time, in case anybody don't know. But guess what? I had to come to realize. I made a decision within myself. I said, should I stay mad at this person? Or should I do research about what this narcissistic stuff is? And I say, I pray that I find the answers to what happened. Because you're not going to get the answers out of them. When I found those answers, I was like, wow, oh my God, I can't believe I got played bad for 13 years straight. That's how I was thinking at the time. Now, I had learned something. When these narcissists reap what they sow, and they will reap what they sow. I was getting examples of that. And like I said, people telling me that, your narcissistic ex boyfriend been since I've been hearing something about he using your narcissistic ex for money. She keep crying, calling my phone about it. I started laughing when I got told this. Like I said, what? All this time, this narcissistic ex was trying to play me out as this bad guy doing her wrong. Somebody actually did it. So them doing a smear campaign against you, making up shit that's not even true about you based off, because the only thing they're doing is making you react, making you mad. So they'll turn that anger to something like, because they're going to that new supply on some, yeah, he's batshit crazy. Something wrong with him. He always angry. They always try to find a reason not to even want you anymore. Like they'll find the smallest excuse, like you always wear your shirt backwards, or just trying to find some stupid low life way to bring you down, right? Only so you can be like, I don't even want you anymore. Boom, because somebody insulted me like that or talking down on me in some way, I'm like, I don't want you no more. You can leave. That's what they want, because like I said, she used to always ask me, do you hate me? Do you hate me this? Do you hate me that? And I used to say, hell yeah, sometimes. But I figured if I said yeah at a certain time she asked me that, it'd be like, okay, this relationship is over. So now it gives her an excuse to go behind my back and cheat. Now I learned that. Now I have reflected on that and realized that. And she used to do this way back then. I ain't just talk about last year. Like like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, stuff like that, before I was working at Amazon type stuff. Yeah, that part. Oh, I remembered. I never forgot that. She used to always ask me, "Do you hate me? Do you hate me?" No, 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 no. Now I got nothing to hate. All this time I had really nothing to hate. Because how can you hate somebody who hate themselves? I wasted my time there. And that's a mistake. Because anybody going to hate somebody who's just keep treating them wrong over and over. And then trying to lie, make them, and set them up. It's like she was trying to set me up to make it look like I was really doing her wrong. And that's fucked up. But at the end of the day, that's a narcissistic personality disorder. That's what they do. That's all they're good for. They're good for nothing. Narcissistic, Twilight Zone, and they're inner spirit ass creatures. Okay. So my thing is my best bet is to realize these people are going to get theirs. Okay. It was something else I was going to say. So while they talking all these bad things to that narcissist about you, to that new supply going to take sides with her or him and stuff. And they're going to post pictures of themselves with each other, trying to make you jealous, trying to make you mad. Because don't go to that new supply saying, no, you might want to leave that, you might want to leave that, my narcissist, hey, she crazy, she going to do this and that to you, he going to do this and that to you. They're not going to believe you because that narcissistic ex already had, that narcissistic, person in your life already set up the situation where that new supply ain't gonna believe you with the dramatics and the acting skills, crying on key, shit like that. Know how to cry just like that. I want to be an actor. I don't even know how to cry on key like that at all. I can try my best. I can find something in me to make me sad to cry to be an actor. But no, they just hit the nail on the head. I mean, I've seen it firsthand. Immediately. That cry you do, not even as a kid, but you know that cry you do when you lost somebody and you at a funeral. Picture just getting into a simple argument and you crying afterwards. No, she used to do this cry where it looked like she just left her funeral, like she just lost like the closest person in her life or something. And she been to a funeral and didn't really cry. Okay? She been to a funeral and didn't even cry. But I've seen her cry because her brother put her hands on her or something. But afterwards, I met her uptown. It was like years ago. This is when we were still together. I wasn't caring about who was narcissistic or what. But I was worried about being treated unfairly a lot. I hated that. I still do. But my thing is, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm doing okay. She's smiling like this and she goes from this to like, you remember that scene on Catwoman, the Halle Berry movie? The white lady, she killed her husband and tried to set up. She was a narcissist to a T. Now that I know my knowledge, and she even admitted it. Like, yeah, I killed my husband, and now the police gonna think you did it, and now blah 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 blah. Because she was always hating on her character, the Catwoman, right? You hear the sorry, you can hear on the movie. You can hear the police coming in. Here she go, my husband, why? That's how they do. They will cry on key. Some weird motherfuckers. Because at the time I'm looking at it, I'm like worried. I'm like, oh my God. But then I'm like, that cry looked dramatic. Not no typical, this person keeps on hitting on me. It wasn't that kind. Because you can know the difference. No, it was more of I'm a good actor. I can act like I'm crying. Okay. But no, these people, they so manipulative. They go from their chest. I'm like, oh my God. When I look, I didn't say nothing about it at the time because I thought I really fell for it. I'm a human. I'm like, yo, come here, give me a hug. I got you. When I really think back on it, I'm like, wow, I was with a weird person. But guess what? They're going to whip what they sow. Because you never know, that person they with going to be fake crying of getting them, to do stuff for them, using them out of their money, sucking out their pockets. You know, like I said, I got this phone call about somebody, oh yeah, I think he keeps using me for my money. Somebody told me that, and wow, I bust out laughing. And let me say you this: how they gonna reap what they sow? Is every time they doing something wrong to you, it's shit gonna backfire. That shit is gonna backfire every time. Because the last time I saw my narcissistic ex one time, I was literally with my friends. I don't know why people thought, oh, since they gonna leave me, I ain't gonna have nobody. I don't like to brag about this type of stuff, but I got friends I knew since middle school. More friends I knew since middle school. Yeah, since the 6th or 7th grade. That's still loyal to me to this day. We talk like we talk like to know tomorrow sometime, like on every once in a blue moon. We ain't gonna be able to talk all the time, but every once in a blue moon. I've had people blow on my phone just to check up on me. Ain't nobody checking up on that narcissist unless they want something from them. Because the narcissist I was dealing with, the whole entire family was narcissistic. Now that I came to understanding, I'm all dramatic. Now that I came to understanding new stuff, so like I said, these narcissists will reap what they sow, and I really hope I did real good on this video. I really hope y'all just let me know how I did. I feel like I ain't do much good enough. That I'm always beating myself up and shit. Plus, I'm tired. And I went to the vape shop, smoke shop thingy, and I bought some candy that's not supposed to be, that's not candy. I ate a little piece of it, and for the past couple of days, it's been making me feel wonderful. I ain't doing that shit no damn more. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The edibles. Anyway, so that was just a one-time deal. I was trying to get some CBD, not because I'm stressing, just when you got the physical pain, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that has nothing to do with nothing. I just like to talk. Trust me, I do. Like one day I want to go on my live videos and just have a conversation with y'all. But anyway, that was basically it, man. That narcissist is gonna reap what they sow. They're gonna wish they got to live. Their karma is they have to live every day wishing they never did you wrong. Out of all the people they did wrong. Oh, another thing, they always hit you with those side stories about how their ex did them wrong, and ex did them wrong this, and their ex did them wrong that. They doing the same thing with that new supply. And guess what? You're that ex that did them wrong this, and that ex that did them wrong that. A never-ending cycle for them. They got to live through that. That's their karma. You get to live free. You get to live a happy life, a abundant life, a peaceful life. You get to keep your life going and going and flowing, going moving forward. Sorry, I'm in that kitchen. You get to live your life moving forward. They have to live their life living backwards, going backwards, going backwards. They will never move forward in life, which means they will live alone and die alone. They grandkids or whatever the case may be, they ain't gonna have nobody to put them in a certain nursing home. They're gonna be, if they're not gonna, I can't say who's gonna live or die. I'm not God, but they could be in their 80s and nobody's gonna realize they still even existed. They probably know they're out there somewhere, but people want to forget about them. But when it comes to you, God forbid, you get old, get 80, get 90, 100 or something, or you're on your last breath, on your deathbed, people want to cry and be sobbing for you because them the ones who love you. Them the ones going to have snots coming out they know it's crying for you. Not for that damn narcissist. Nobody, you pass away, people going to miss you. That narcissist pass away, ain't nobody going to miss them. That's their final plan. That's their final nail on the head with their karma. Because guess what? When they hit to that afterlife, I'm not gonna even go explain that shit. Let's just say whatever bad spirit that was on them, whatever deal they made with that devil, whatever they got traumatized, they feel like, oh, this happened to me, so now I'm gonna do it to everybody else. Okay. Well, guess what? Don't nobody gotta live through your pain. You can go talk to somebody about what happened to you while you got traumatized when you was a kid or whatever. You ain't gotta make nobody else suffer. So for you making everybody else suffer, you're the worst. You're the worst. You're worse than that person that traumatized you. Because guess what? Now you finna go to a situation where you ain't gonna never come back from, and you ain't no I'm sorry this or I'm sorry that. Yeah, okay. You left behind a good person, and they try to treat you like like your little puppets. Okay, but something is treating them like a little puppet. I meant to say that on my last karma video. There's something treating them like a little puppet. But once their hand removed from under there, they gonna get flat like a real puppet would do. Like, for example, Elmo from Sesame Street. There's somebody moving him around, right? But you know what happens when nobody's moving around, just laying there dead looking, lifeless? That's how they are. They're gonna be left stuck and confused, like, what the fuck happened? They're gonna snap out of it after all these decades and years of hurting people. Now they got all this karma coming in to them. They're gonna weep what they sow for the rest of their life. They're gonna keep hurting people. Let them hurt people. Don't warn them. Don't warn nobody. Let people learn their lesson. Because God put that narcissist in your life for a reason. To either make videos like this, to teach people the awareness of the wicked ways of this world is, these wicked people, or God put them in your life for a reason as a obstacle because he got something better for you. Because God don't just do things, don't just hurt people on purpose. He don't do that. Like I said, it's like when you at the doctor and you get a shot with a needle and that shit gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. Or you can take pain, but you're gonna feel better afterwards. Okay? Whatever sickness or disease you got, that shit gonna go away. You're gonna be good as new. So dealing with a narcissist, you're gonna have to get rid of some people, including that narcissist. Definitely that. And it's gonna hurt. But at the end of the day, it's gonna turn out good for you in the long run. You're gonna have a better, abundant life without these people. So like, subscribe, share. I love y'all. Woo! I had to make my video. Love y'all. Now I'm about to get my damn shower and eat some chocolate toast crunch. That's the life I'm living. Bye bye. Love you.